glad you were along on this Tuesday afternoon, primary day in Wisconsin. With his support among women voters slipping, Donald Trump is calling on a woman who knows him very well, his wife, Melania Trump, in a rare appearance, joining her husband on the campaign trail and delivering her longest speech of the campaign on the eve of today's pivotal primary in Wisconsin. Here's a bit. Watch.
It is wonderful to be here today with you and with my husband. I'm very proud of him. He's a hard worker, he's kind, he has a great heart.
And on Hannity, Melania Trump touting her husband as a strong defender of women following a week in which the GOP frontrunner stumbled a bit on abortion. And his campaign manager was charged with battery in an incident involving a woman reporter.
I think he's the man, he respects women, he hires the women on the highest positions, and he trusts them, and he's the one that he will take care of them. He's the only one.
First of all, Congressman, I want to get your perspective. This isn't easy for anybody to do, particularly if you haven't been on the stump on a daily basis. So I want, first of all, just to get your opinion about, you know, bringing the wife into the fold. It's not an easy thing to do.
It's not. I'm lucky. I have a very smart, attractive wife. And Rachel, you get to sit on the couch with you. And it's a real asset for a campaign if you have a wife like that. And Donald Trump is obviously having trouble with women. It's good that he's recognizing that, and to bring Melania out, it's hard, but I thought, you know, it was a short speech. I thought she did well, and she did well on Hannity, also sitting there. And just, I don't know if you noticed this, I think there's a little bit different tone with a candidate who sits there with his wife.
Everybody noticed it. People were talking about it. Yes.
Way better. Yeah, she should be with him all the time.
But it was almost like I was ready for her to tell us something else. I mean, one of the most notable things she said while she was sitting on Hannity and sitting next to her husband was, when you attack him, he punches back 10 times harder. We all kind of know that already, right? So I felt like I was left wanting to hear more, just on a personal level, because isn't that the purpose of bringing your spouse out on the
I think there's 2 points. One, it makes you more human, makes you more real when your spouse comes out. But also, if you have a good spouse, they can actually say things that you can't say. And I think this must just be a foreshadowing of what's to come. This is round one of many rounds of Melania coming out and having a larger role in this campaign.
I want to mention another woman. After Melania spoke, Donald Trump called upon Melissa Young, a former Miss Wisconsin, whom Trump had met when she was crowned back in 2005 in the Miss USA. She has a terminal illness, from what I'm reading now, and she says, you know, the reason she wants Trump to become president is because she trusts that her child, her son, will be safe in this nation. It's an interesting point, too, not just bringing out a woman, but also talking about the military, too.
I think that's also a stretch to bring in a sick child into it. I mean, I don't want to be too pessimistic.
Well, she's sick.
She's sick.
She said that, I know, but let's face it. I mean, they kind of knew what she was going to say, and that she trusts that her child will be okay with Trump as president. I don't know. Maybe I'm just skeptical and pessimistic, but I don't see how that really applies, honestly. Like, her child's probably going to be fine no matter who is president with the medical care we have. I don't think he's going to revamp the whole medical system, unless that's what she's saying.
And again, she's sick. Andrea, I want to get your quick thoughts.
I think Melania is a huge asset to Donald Trump, and women always civilize men, and I think that she proved it last night. She's
Could
an
you
asset
tell a
to him.
difference with him as you were watching?
Absolutely. He should bring her everywhere. She's like a little filter for him, little walking Brita. It's got to be a good thing for the campaign.
The funniest part was when she said, no more retweets.
I know. Get off retweets. Very wise advice, Melania. Keep
Put
them
your
off
phone
retweets.
down.
All right, well, you know this better than anybody. It is a squeaky tight race in Wisconsin right now, and particularly between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders on the Democrat side. But Clinton's camp already preparing for heavy incoming from Donald Trump should he be the nominee. On the other side, he says he's already got a nickname for her. Should he go there? And what should Hillary Clinton's strategy be? Stay close.